everyone, welcome to the physical preparation episode of the Addiction series. Today I'm going to talk about how I physically get myself ready for elk season. Elk live in some of the biggest, steepest, nastiest country in the West. And you know, it's no secret, if you're not ready, it's going to really bite you and affect your, on average, success rate. So stay tuned and see how I get ready for elk season.
Are covered in words, and while you sleep, I mark my goals. Stand tall, think clear. Don't let them see a hint of fear. Lines and dots, zoom in, zoom out. Open your window, let them hear you shout. Right on the poles, right on the street. Always remember the future is near.
Well, first thing I want to talk with you guys about is my number one tool that I use to get ready for elk season, and that's trail running. It's no secret. I have a dad bod, right? I have a family, I have a wife, I have a real job, and finding the time to prepare for elk season can be difficult, juggling life. Something that works really well for me is just running out here after work and taking 45 minutes, an hour, and getting a nice trail run in. For me, trail running is the best preparation I can do. Why? Well, trail running builds everything you're going to need to do for elk season into one package. And with trail running, you can really push yourself hard and get a much more physical workout in a much shorter period of time than many other workouts. There's tons of different programs out there, and everybody wants to sell this supplement or this magic pill. And here's the thing. There's some great training programs out there, but there is no magic pill or magic supplement that without preparation is going to allow you to go up and down the mountains chasing elk efficiently. Why trail running? Well, it's pretty simple. I enjoy it. Not huge into gyms. I go to the gym. I will use the gym. It is an important tool for me, but I would much rather be out here in the outdoors, and I find it a lot more fun. So what do I look for in a trail run? Well, the big thing is finding elevation gain. My definition of trail running is not something that's just got a little bit of gain. This particular trail that I'm on is the Highland Valley Trail, and my personal favorite above Boise. This trail is just shy of a 3-mile loop from where I parked the pickup. It has a little bit over 700 foot of gain in this loop. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I cannot run the entire way climbing. It's about 50-50 walking, jog running. But the thing I do is when I hit the downhill, I run the entire way. Doing that really strengthens my legs and builds my lungs for elk season, because a lot of where I hunt is very high elevation, and Boise's at 2,800 feet. This tops out at about 3,500, and where I'm going to hunt elk is typically between 8,000 to 11,000 foot of elevation. So when you're going to be doing that, building your lungs is such a crucial part of that, and trail running really pushes that. So one of my favorite parts actually about trail running or hiking when getting ready for elk season in the outdoors is actually getting to see wildlife. Got a little group of deer right here as I'm going up this trail today, and it's cool. I'm out here just trying to be ready for elk season and actually getting to see some deer. So that's one of my favorite parts about training in the outdoors versus training in just a gym. It's pretty cool to see. Next thing you may be saying is, well, Chris, I live somewhere there are no hills, there are no mountains to go run. First off, I'm sorry. On a more serious note though, something you can look for is that if you do not have some place to prepare like this, is honestly a track and field. You're going to be able to find some place with bleachers. You can also find, say, stairs, whether it's at an apartment complex, whether it's at a downtown building in a parking garage. Somewhere you can find some elevation. Stairs are another incredibly efficient way for training for elk season. Being able to be quick going up. If you struggle with maybe necessarily balance, the nice thing about stairs is they have a handrail on the side. So if you do slip, you're able to necessarily grab something and keep from falling as you build strength. So just because you don't necessarily have mountains to go run or hills to go, climb, there's always something to be able to find. The big thing is repetition, endurance. So many gym workouts are so quick. They're 2 minutes or 5 minutes. When you are out here and you're pushing for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, that's much more realistic for what you're going to see for elk season. If all the workouts you do are this 15-minute workout, if for 15 minutes a day you can X, well, yes, that's going to be better than nothing, that's for sure. But at the end of the day, teaching your body how to physically push and go for hours at a time is going to pay off way more when it comes to elk season than just some DVD that gets you done in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You want to truly, get some dedication to it, put a little bit of time into it. And that's why, again, I harped on the fact I do this after work. I go do it early in the morning. You can find times to be able to do it. It's busy, it's a life, but I tell you what, you put in the time to be ready, and it's going to help you so much when it comes to elk season. Well, it's Saturday morning, and just finished up a nice early morning hike. So as a husband and father, the time to be able to prepare for elk season, you have to kind of make. It's early on a Saturday morning, and I just finished hiking one of Boise's most popular trails, the Table Rock Trail, and it was 3.19 miles the loop I did this morning, and just below 750 feet of gain. And that's something I really like to look for when picking a hike to use to train for elk season. I want something with a fairly decent gain, but something that I can maintain a bit decent speed going up. I also like to make sure that I'm about the 40 to 50 pound pack weight. There are times that I use and do a heavier pack weight hike to prepare, but I find that 40 to 50 pound range is a good range to be able to still push yourself and keep decent speed up the hill while still being able to build strength to climb up the mountains. The camera never does it justice. We're actually hiking up into a spot we've never been before, and looking for signs of September, and wanted to touch base. There's nothing that trains you for being up here like being in the area actually going to hunt. We started at 78.22 this morning. We're currently at 91.85, so climbed a little over 1,400 feet. So no amount of time in the gym or trail running like we do back at home can prepare you. We live at 2,800 feet. We're sitting here at almost 92 and going to top out up here at close to 10. So gotta love it. Great thing about scouting is it truly prepares you to to hunt the country you're gonna be in, because you're up here in it. It's no secret, this year of 2020 and COVID-19, it's definitely put a damper on the use of many gyms. Fortunately, the gym I use is back open and not requiring use of face masks. But what I want to talk about today is actually using a gym to prepare for elk season. Elk season and elk hunting is a little different than what most gym workouts are based around. Many gym workouts are focusing on trying to hit a max number of weight. That is not really what you want to focus on when preparing for elk season. Great, you can bench 500 pounds twice, right? But if you're packing out a bull, it's basically going to be 100 to 150 pounds for miles. And that leads me to talking about how I personally work out preparing for elk season. My workouts that I focus on when preparing for elk season are very long, very endurance based, right? Using a tire, flipping tires, doing my typical rep for flipping tires is it's 4 flips across, four flips back, and I typically do 100 flips. So basically 4, 25 times. I also then focus a lot of times on using the box with kettlebells and going up and down, because those are workouts that do a great job of really building core and leg strength for being able to go up and down mountains, especially if you suddenly have to look at packing out elk. If you do want to focus on things such as benches or squats, treadmills, stair climbers are also great to use, but focus on adding endurance to it. Don't just try to be able to squat something 3 times. Don't be able to focus on squatting as much as you can once, right? Focus on maybe a more realistic hunting type weight, 150, 200 pounds, and doing reps of 10, 10, 10, and getting up into that 30 to 50 type rep mentality, because that's going to go a lot further towards getting you ready for elk season than just being able to do some big weight once or twice. The other thing we want to focus on is looking at using stair climbers. Stair climbers are a great tool for getting ready for elk season if you don't have any mountains or trails to be hitting near you. Many gyms allow you to bring backpacks in. You've got weights, you can set up your backpack, you can build a sandbag, bring it with you, and then use that on a stair climber, and that is a great alternative if you cannot do a weighted pack hike. Appreciate everybody for watching this episode of the Addiction series. I really hope this helps you focus on getting your training and preparing yourself for elk season. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.